TikTok is here to stay. Those were the words of CEO Shou Chu as he responded to the recent crackdown of the social media app in the United States. Chu is calling for the state of Montana's decision to ban TikTok unconstitutional and says the Chinese government has never asked for user data. Rui Ma joins us now from San Francisco to discuss everything surrounding this case. She's the founder of TechBuzz China and a China tech analyst. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Well, Montana apparently wants to become the first U.S. state to ban TikTok. Talk to us about the business impact of TikTok bans for this company. And for users, are we seeing anything different at this point amid all the threats?
Well, we certainly see reports of competing platforms like Instagram and Facebook trying to use this opportunity of the looming threat of a complete ban of TikTok. Not just on the Montana state level, actually. As we know, there has been calls for a national ban, using this opportunity to poach influencers and have them, leave the TikTok platform and go to competing platforms. I do think there's definitely some hesitancy on the part of business owners as well to invest more in the platform than, in line with what they would have if there is no threat of a ban. So there's definitely some impact on the business.
We've seen TikTok users more recently protesting actually here in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill, sharing their stories of how the app has helped their business, has helped their livelihoods. But what's the general sense among young people and users, everyday users who use it as entertainment? Has this really impacted their use of the app? Is it business as usual for them?
Seems to be still business as usual because the country is actually very divided, right? If you look at the polls, of course, there's a headline number of those who support the ban versus not. But if you drill down, you see that those who are already on TikTok are overwhelmingly against the ban. And I think if you scroll through reader comments, a large portion of them don't believe the ban will actually happen because there is a lot of validity to the argument that at least so far, some of the methods used to, ban the app, such as the one ongoing in Montana, could be ruled unconstitutional.
And we've had this conversation here in the United States among lawmakers, but what about other countries? What are the possibilities of other countries banning TikTok? We know that on certain government devices, it's already a thing, but what are you hearing worldwide?
It seems TikTok is such a lightning rod because it is so popular, especially with the youth in so many countries globally. I was just reading about how Vietnam, there is some agitation, from government and other parties that there might be a ban on TikTok there as well. It does not seem to be formalized in any way whatsoever. But I think because of the just ubiquitous nature of TikTok, its wide influence, you see lots of governments feeling threatened. And of course, if the country has an antagonistic relationship with China, then national security and data privacy is usually brought up as a primary issue as well.
And about 30 seconds left, but is there any concern among other tech companies that if something were to happen, that this could set a precedent? Is there any concern of government overreach in any way?
I think certainly on the part of civil liberties unions and certain privacy lawyers, people at the Electronic Frontier organization, there is that concern. But I don't think because of the fact that many big tech companies do stand to gain from TikTok falling, I'm not sure that that is a concern on the part of the big tech platforms per se.
Yep, trying to take advantage, trying to do what they can. Rui Ma, thank you so much for joining us from San Francisco.